Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the video. Today is a beautiful day. Not just because it's my birthday, which it is, 24 today. Happy birthday to me. I'm going to the gym. I actually wasn't planning on filming a video today, but as I mentioned in other videos, we've been working on making custom electrodes, and we finally just tested our first batch and they actually work. So Matt's bringing them to the gym. We're hitting a massive deadlift day and he just wanted to show them off to me. And I think he might have some of our resin printed frames there as well. So I wanted to, if he's gonna be bringing those, I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, so having a fabulous start to this day. Like I got a nice 20-minute meditation, journaling. I actually do my journaling in the Monked app that I'm working on right now. There's a whole like journal feature in there. And that's what I'm working on this morning, is working on Monked. Right now I'm working on the actual contributions to your like protocol items. You're able to build your protocol. I started off with like the top level, and this is kind of like how the like philosophy of the app works. It's kind of like set your direction, define the like foundations that you need to consistently execute on to ensure that you hit those goals. And then the final piece is reflecting and staying aligned. So right now I started off with the direction piece, then I worked on the reflecting and staying aligned. Now I'm actually working on the execution piece. So it's coming together very well. I want to get an early version of it out probably like by the end of this weekend. I do have a waitlist open right now just to kind of validate demand and get feedback from people. But yeah, it's been a fun build. I am already kind of working it into my routine for like staying on top of things, defining my trajectory and seeing how I'm doing towards my goals, keeping me accountable, and then also reflecting on those things. It's kind of like, I'm not sure if, like I'm assuming a bunch of you probably have read Think and Grow Rich, but a big thing for that is having clarity on your goals and constantly like rereading them, repeating them in your head and reflecting and keeping that fresh in your mind and embedding it into your subconscious. And we're trying to build something like that into the app directly. So it's going good. It's been a nice creative outlet and kind of sharpening my like programming skills and web development and just like working that creative muscle for me. Because I've mentioned in other videos, Sway is very hardware focused right now. We have the app in a good spot, and obviously there's so much to be done on the software side of things, but it's stuff that will be able to be done much, much better when our prototype is at the stage where I'm actually using it every single day, which, as I'll show you in a little bit, we're getting very, very close to. So I have been sipping my pre. It's about time to hit the road and meet Matt there, but yeah, like I said, wasn't planning on filming today. I didn't get, normally I like, if I'm doing a day in the life, I get like my morning routine, all that jazz, but I just decided to start filming and rip. And now with my new swanky camera, I can do just that. Yeah, I'm done yapping here. I'm gonna code for a little bit and then I am hitting the road. So I will see you guys there. Almost forgot to mention, check it, birthday gift. Oh, it keeps falling my face. I'm trying to have it not fall on my face. Check it, look at that. Keeps falling. I don't want it to fall on my head all the time. But check it, we got the Sway hat, the branded Sway hat. This was a birthday gift from Savannah. She found some guy on Marketplace that was just like had an embroidery machine and was making these. And anyway, she had to go down south for a sailing race. So I picked it up from the guy. And so I got in touch with him and I picked it up. It ended up just being this like high school kid that works at Lids and was just like hustling making this, which is awesome. Love to see it. I actually had like a 20-minute chat with him in the parking lot in front of a Booster Juice. Awesome kid. He was just asking, like, so eager, asking me so many questions. He noticed I had supplements in my car and was just like, what's your split? Asking all this stuff. I ended up sending him a workout program. He was asking me a bunch of stuff about like career and investing and stuff. I just, yeah, love to see it. Love to see a young guy super eager and asking questions and just taking initiative like this. But anyway, new Sway hat, looking pretty damn swanky.
Taking plays with it. Oh, Amazon great. Definitely. Especially that we have the capital for it.
Yeah.
So like maybe the wall shaking sticks. Like,
Oh, let me try to get down. Then my sister and her boyfriend were all just doing it. Her and him, they were both like cracked at it. They could do all of them super easy.
Really?
Yeah. I was not expecting Goran to be able to bust those out.
Hey everyone, it's Matt. Here we got the newest version of the Sway S1s with the custom electrodes. So Matthew, our mechanical engineer, made these yesterday, and as you can see, they're made of a conductive filler and a silicone. So they're nice and compressive, comfy, and also electrically conductive. So as you can see, we got the signal electrode here, the bias, and the reference. And these things are so comfy. I could wear these all day easily, and they're stylish too. So we're super hyped. We got custom electrodes going, and excited to see what comes next.
But we don't even know that. So I didn't know it was supposed to snow today at all, and I only have all seasons on my car. So in hindsight, I would have taken Savannah's with her winter tires, but I'm confident we'll make it. Look at this thing around. It's a little snowy, a little backed up in traffic. It's a little bit, can you see this? It's like 9/11. We worked out way too long, but it was a fucking sick workout, and we're working from home today. And it's my birthday, so I deserve a break. Yeah, I've been battling a like hamstring upper glute issue where I haven't been able to really squat or deadlift, but we took the rehab like really seriously over the past little bit, warmed up properly, really dialed in my form. And this was the first deadlift workout that I was like actually able to go hard and pull something nice and actually feel like I got a proper like deadlift workout in. So I was fired up about that. We did like a 505 or something like that for the single. And then like went really light for 2 sets of 7, really just like getting the form back down and making sure I don't get injured. So that was really nice. Hit some nice accessories, got a good pump. Matt was away for a few days, so it was nice catching up. And so yeah, he did a little cameo and brought in our prototype. And obviously that's like, that wasn't with the resin printer, that's just like straight PLA 3D printed with the electrodes slapped on just to like test them. Didn't have any electronics in it or anything like that. But actually having our custom electrodes manufacturing method work and validate that we get good signal with those is just like mind-blowing. That's a huge, huge milestone for us.
So as soon as we have some refinements to make, now that we validated it worked, we're gonna like improve our process. We get like a better mix on all of it, better curing, all of that. So yeah, we're gonna refine that so we can get them super dialed in. And once we have them dialed in, we just settle on the form factor, and then we're able to design for miniaturization. So in like month, 2 months, probably 2 months from now, we should have our like fully functioning miniaturized units in hand, which is just insane. It's been a long road, like way longer than we thought it would be, and that's just because we were like naive to all the challenges. And like the key to this is just plugging away every single day. Like when we first started this, like we had no clue all of the stuff we were gonna have to do to get to even where we are now. And looking ahead, we think we have it all planned out. We have a roadmap, we have steps to take, but it's not gonna look anything like everything exactly what we've planned right now. So much is gonna come up because we just don't know. The key is just like keep pushing every single day, just chip and keep like pushing the rock forward every single day, and then you figure it out as you go. But yeah, we're getting fucking close, real close, and I'm fired up.
I was so late because of the traffic that I was rolling into the apartment and logging onto my computer just as I had a meeting that was starting, an hour-long meeting. So I was pissed because I wasn't gonna have time to make my smoothie and have breakfast. So I was just gonna be starving on this meeting. But as I was joining at like 9:59, it got moved to tomorrow. So I was fucking pumped. It was a birthday miracle. So I took the time to make my smoothie, and I'm chugging this back now as I go for my first work session of the actual 9 to 5 workday. So this is the same smoothie I make all the time, and I make it same breakfast every single morning the exact same way. And that's like key if you're like in a phase of your life where you're very busy, you're pursuing multiple things and like kind of have to spread yourself a little bit thin. You need to be able to like create simplicity in the areas that you can. So this is breakfast. I don't think about it at all. There's zero overhead. I make sure I have my ingredients ahead of time, and boom, I just know exactly what I'm doing. I know it's gonna hit all the macros I need. It's gonna fill me up, and it's like on point with my goals for the gym and health and all that stuff. And then other things, like I basically wear like close to the same thing to the gym every day. I wear close to the same thing to work every day, and just try and keep things very repeatable. We usually know what we're doing ahead of time going into the gym, just trying to create simplicity where we can with so much like complexity and chaos in other areas in the life. But as for the smoothie, if you haven't seen it before, since it's the same thing, I do 2/3 of a cup of oats and throw in 2 tablespoons of hemp hearts. And I actually blend those first to break it down into kind of like a flour. And then I throw in some ice cubes, some berries. I was really low on berries today, so I added more ice cubes just so it was colder. And then a banana, a tablespoon of almond butter, about a tablespoon of honey. I was putting in coconut oil for a while, but I cut that. It doesn't make it taste as good. I'm just taking a bit of a break from that. And then orange juice, half orange juice, and then the other half water. And then for powders, a scoop and a half of beef protein, because whey protein, I don't digest super well. It makes me very puffy. And collagen, fiber powder, and then glutamine with vitamin C in it. So that's the morning smoothie. I have it every single morning. It's absolutely delicious, super simple, super repeatable, every single morning. So I'm gonna drink this while I get my first work session in for the day for work. Second actual work session of the day. I had a personal work session this morning and now have to give the bulk of the day to the 9 to 5, but that's all right. Smoothie devoured, Postgres view optimized to shit. We had a few giant views in the platform that were like before me. They're kind of tangled up messes. So one of them, for example, like one query would just strictly like one query to this view would take like 15 seconds, which is crazy, just terrible load times. So I optimized that. I created a bunch of indexes, just like optimized some like particular joins we had and like super messy recursion in the actual like script for the view. And we got the load time down from like 15 seconds to 1 second for that view. And then for another one of them, got it down from like 8 seconds to 1 second. And a bunch of those, like those indexes I created, improved like all of the other views that we have too. So massive speed gains. And this was great for me, like learning more about like Postgres under the hood, because like lots of the, like the last company I worked at, like we used Elasticsearch, we had a Postgres database, but I didn't have to make many changes to that. Most of the stuff was like unstructured in Elasticsearch, just like a document database. I also use like MongoDB, but again, unstructured. So it was nice going under the hood with Postgres. And I used like Supabase for personal projects, but they have like an API over top of it. So you never actually have to write any SQL or worry about like views and all that. I mean, actually you can do views. I have created views with Supabase the same way, but anyway, it was really nice hands-on, and it's nice getting that like performance gain in it. But I'm gonna call it here. I have like half hour more that I'll get to code for, and then I have a meeting with my manager to go over pay and performance. So that'll be perfect. Hopefully your boy gets a little bit of a raise. I definitely will, but I want to try and negotiate a bit more. I am getting a baseline raise because I now have my degree. Even though I technically needed a degree for this position, I still got the position, but I wasn't able to like max out the pay band just because I didn't actually have the degree. But now that I finally got the paper, it literally took the university like 2 months to get it to me after I actually passed all my classes. It took 2 months for it to get to me, but now I have that letter. It's official, so gonna have this call with him. I'm looking forward to it. And after that, I'll just have a full day of coding for work. And then later on tonight, I'm meeting my family somewhere. I'm not sure where, but we're meeting up for all-you-can-eat sushi, which is gonna be great. I'm gonna crush so much, especially after deadlifts this morning. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Please stay tuned for the Sway updates. We're making crazy progress. Now that we have those custom electrodes working, it's time to really like hammer down on that process and get them like perfect, like get the mix right, get the curing right. Like right now there's like some air bubbles in it, and just like optimizing that. And then we're able to settle on the mechanical design, and then we basically just like miniaturize our electronics so they fit in our linked up. It's gonna be multiple circuit boards linked up with Flex PCB. But yeah, getting really freaking close. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.